Hi, this is Adekyn with another Grand Ages Rome campaign mission video. This one is the Britons, which is part from the original campaign missions, but we're playing this one with the expansion pack. We've already finished the first battle. You have to start this mission by taking out that first barbarian village on the coast. And it's such a straightforward battle that I didn't really want to show it on the video. I would suggest that you wait until your special abilities have charged up fully and they're available, and then start the battle. If you use your special abilities, you won't have any troubles with this with that battle. Our strategy is going to be to build a couple of outposts. One right here where we are. To start some slave labor, just to get some lumber and bricks going, because lumber's actually a little scarce on this one down where we are. There's plenty up near where the barbarians are, but not a lot down where we start. So we want to get that going, and then the second outpost will be here. Over near where the iron and stone are, because that's our key, is to get the iron, because we're going to go with traditional Roman troops added to the ones we already have, and the stone, so that we can use tower attacks when we want to put pressure on the enemy. So we're going to do a nice build here. We're going to use some small promenades to make the town a little pretty and to keep our entertainment up so that our taxes are available. And we're going to put all of our houses on a promenade so that their entertainment is at least at 20, and we will build other entertainment, because the nice thing is we have two ally villages that are in the middle of the map, and they supply us with wheat, meat, and grapes, so we can do butcher, baker, inn, tavern based on what our allies are providing us. So we're just going to do your basic build here, butcher, baker, go ahead and expand the city and build a nice city. And you can see we're using promenades to kind of define the city and give it a little bit of kind of a sense of streets. And now we're establishing trade. This is a Valerius character, so we're using their land trade that's available for us. And we're drafting up one more Hastati and one more archer to go with our starting army. And we're training everybody as much as we can. Eventually, we'll get some more marble. We'll trade for marble, and we'll build a victory column, which will allow us to train troops up to level 8, and it also allow us to build arches, triumph arches, which I'll get to in just a second. And here's a battle that's going on, because the enemy barbarian village, there's two of them, and they both have 3 level 8 and 2 level 1 troops, and they have attacked one of our allies. We want to get over and join the fight to pick up battle experience if we can. Plus, since they got all their attackers wiped out, I decided to go up and go for that top village first to try to take them out. And since my troops are not quite totally, trained up to level 10 or 12 or whatever, I'm going to use towers up here to attack this one. So we're just building a fort, and also nice was build the outpost, do a leapfrog with that log camp, then leapfrog over to build your slave camp down in that little valley, the little bowl, whatever it is. And there's 2 gold mines down there, which is great. In fact, next time I play this mission, I will make sure to send a troop up there early, establish a fort early, and get gold trade going right away, and that way money will be flowing in, and money that should take care of any money problems on this particular map. So we're basically a basic battle technique here. When you've got towers to support you, you go out and draw the enemy. So we went out, engaged the enemy, drew them out of their village, got them engaged, so they're fighting us. And now we're going to go back into the shadow of the towers, so to speak, and that way our towers are engaged, and that gives us actually a superior force. We have one Hastati squad that has taken quite a bit of damage, so we're going to let them do what I call the dance of the Hastati. They're just going to march around and draw that enemy after them. The enemy will keep chasing them, and the towers will keep pelting our enemy until they're gone. In fact, this battle, it's obvious that we're going to win it now, so I'm going to send that fully healthy archer squad up and let them go ahead and get into the village right away. So as soon as that last enemy troop is gone, we will take over the village, and that'll speed things up a bit. Got that camp there so everybody else can heal, and we'll just start the healing process. I'll put that fully the unharmed archers, if you will. They're going to go up and capture that village. So that's one down, one to go. So we just basically rest here, heal up our troops, get everybody ready, do any training that's available. Now that we have at this point we would have built a victory column, which allows us to train to level 8. So there you can see we have somebody who can train a little bit. And we will also add arches where you get military triumph. So here goes one in. We're going to build an arch right here, and that, as soon as that completes, that will level up our troops one level for every troop. So that's 5 squads that each go up a level. So that means if we can get everybody trained up to at least trained or fought up to at least a level 8, and then we get that arch, that's going to take everybody to a 9 minimum. And then here we have enough marble at this point and enough victories to do another arch, so that's going to take everybody up to a level 10. So we're going to have at least level 10 squads all the way across, and some of them will be greater than that because the early ones would have been in more battles and had more experience. So that's pretty good to have an army where you've got 10, 11, 12 level troops, particularly since we know, because we scouted beforehand, that village that we have to fight has 3 level 8s and 2 level 1s, and an army of 10s, 11s, 12s in that area of experience is certainly going to be superior. Plus, we're going to move down and fight this battle right there next to our allies, so that the 2 bow maiden that are part of that allied village are going to come out and assist us in the battle. So we'll really be fighting 7 on 5, which won't be fair. And I'm also going to show you something to do with authority from the expansion pack that'll make the battle even more unfair. So here we've fast forwarded, our troops have healed, and we're going down to start that last battle. We're just double checking the objectives to make sure we've got everything. We need to finish in 40 minutes. We're going to finish in plenty of time. Don't lose a squad. We haven't so far, and I certainly don't expect us to here because of the authority and our allies and the level of our experience now. And then of course the main objective is just to defeat the 2 villages. We've got 1 down, 1 to go. So we're going to fight so that we're getting close, trying to get close enough to draw the enemy out, but still stay close to that allied village so that we can get help with this battle. So we're just moving down, waiting for them to come out, and as they come out, then we're going to hit the authority button, and we're going to do that intimidate village authority action, which will then cause everybody, all the troops from that village are now demoralized. So you can see they have the little red markers on them that indicate that they're demoralized. And if you want a good example of that, here comes a cavalry charge directly onto my archer unit, and I'm taking very little damage. A cavalry charge is usually pretty deadly to an archer unit, but because they're demoralized, they really didn't do much. So the cavalry, his 2 cavalry units for the barbarian village, 2 cavalry units disappear very quickly. The other 3 units don't look like they're going to be much trouble either. So we're going to go ahead and take the 1 archer unit and start them marching toward the barbarian village just to speed things up. We'll set up a little military camp down here to heal everybody up after it's done, of course. But as you can see, this battle was not terribly difficult in spite of all the troops he had, because we had our 3 Hastati and 4 archer squads, counting the 2 from the allies. So that's pretty strong. You make sure you do the building so that you can get the gold, and that's the kind of the key to it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it helps.